Vajae, Coco Menyoma na Meranula, Nene Puma Jae, Atie Menyoma na Verone.
As a boy, I had a vision as to my mission in life, and I call that my legacy destination. And so every year since then, I have been trying to expand on that and do all that I can to improve myself and to help other people who are willing to be improved based upon my experiences with a wonderful all-black community in the South and my own research and my experiences in living. So I plan to continue on that vein. For example, I retired early in 2000, and since 2003, I've written over 80 books and published 50 dictionaries on ancient African terms. So I plan to continue that. I'm grateful for being me and being healthy at my age. For all the wonderful people that I knew as a boy and that contributed to my philosophy of life at this time. For my present relationship. And I really appreciate the struggles that Black Americans have gone through to even be where they are today. No people in history have ever gone through such horrible things and survived. It's not that I like everything that they do, but I understand it, and so I'm doing what I can to help give suggestions as to what they can do to help themselves. For the last 30 years, I have published an article on Black history, going back 200,000 years, 3 times a week. Today's article is on Black leadership and ways interested Black people who want to be leaders can give gifts to the community. And anybody that is interested, I feel that that is a selfless service of mine that I enjoy doing. Making it available. Most people are not interested and they're not ready for it, but 1 or 2 may be. And so whoever is willing, and by putting it in an article form means that at some point in the future, anybody can come back and read it to get ideas. The finest thing my mother did for me, and that's a big statement, but one of the finest things she did for me was almost several times a week she would tell me that, son, you're born selfhood great, which meant that I was not better than anybody, nor was I worse than anybody, but I was great in my own way. And as a result of me being great in my own way, I believed in myself. And so nobody else knows what I go through. Nobody cares. Nobody has the information. And so I don't think anything about what they say. I will listen to it and consider if it applies to me, and if it does, I'll change it. But for the most part, when people complain about me or what I do, it's because they have a problem with them themselves. And I just have sympathy for them. I don't have an opinion about caring or not caring. It doesn't matter, because if they say something important that's negative, then it's an opportunity for me to learn. Otherwise, I just let it go. Nobody is that smart that they know how to tell me how to live my life. Nobody. There has never been anybody that I consider better than me. There's never been anybody that I considered worse than me, but I'm not bad. What I do is I spend before daybreak to bedtime researching African history, because it is based upon nature and how nature's progresses go. There is no other philosophy like that. And so every day I learn something, and my eagerness is to share what I learn with people. So not only do I write books and write articles, but I have a group of people that I send little messages to every day. For example, today was, if you're facing a problem, consider what could go right rather than being overwhelmed by what could go wrong. Because when you think about things that go wrong, then you do things to help make sure that wrong happens. And it was just a 2-line statement, and I got responses from it. One person said, "This was perfect timing." So those are the things that I do.